folks, welcome back to the dawn of world sports. I am the Dawn Father, and I'm now going to be reacting to a trio of superstars in the NHL playing for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This video is actually a couple of years old, so apologies for that, but it has been requested, I think, somewhere in the comments section that I should check it out at least, not necessarily react, but I felt like I wanted to react. I have done Austin Matthews, but I've heard about this trio and how good they are. People actually said they could be, one day, if they continue to progress the way they are, up there with the best trio of players to ever play in the NHL. I'll leave that up to the true NHL fans to debate that one. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy it. It's Matthews, Marner and Nylander, Toronto Maple Leafs. The future is now. As always, the link to the original video will be in the description section below, as will all of our other social media platforms such as Patreon. I would love it if you could become a patron. What you'll get for your patron, you've got different tiers. You can get physical gifts, plus the main basic one that I'm doing just now is personalised shout out video requests. And I'll do them as soon as possible, so do check out Patreon if that is something that you like the sound of. Anyway then, no more talking, let's go!
Who's your favorite hockey player? How about your favorite hockey team?
Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah. Do you think you can score a goal on Cujo?
Look at the wee man, he's tiny, knee height to a grasshopper. Love that, shoulder to shoulder, boom, have some of that. Lovely finish, wow, great precision. Look at that. I'm actually blown away at how good some of these young kids are, not only at their stick handling, but also their skating, just skating as a whole. Because I for one would fall on my big fat ass. So much to take into consideration when you're playing this game. So much you need to be thinking about and being aware of. Look at the skill of these young men. Wow. Nylander. Obviously that's a foreign league. I'm not too sure where Nylander comes from. I'm going to guess Sweden, because it sounds quite Scandinavian. Lovely dick over, look at that, his leg come through his legs. Brilliant decision. He's took it on to the left hand side and dinked it over the goalie. That is fantastic stuff. Oh, look at the layback. The stuff of fucking genius. Well, Sweden there. I think I was right with Sweden. Obviously Matthews, the American. Beautiful shot. Yes! Wee bit techno.
From Modo, Sweden, William Nylander.
I'm proud to announce from the London Knights, Mitch Marner. Toronto is proud to announce from Zurich, Men's League Switzerland, from US program, Austin Matthews.
I seen that one the other day when I was reacting to his video. Hey, what a player this young fella is. Lovely. Just passed it straight across the face of the goal and he's finished it. Look at the speed of Nylander there. Lovely cutback. How do you stop these three? Very, very quick. All of them seem to have a lot of speed about what they do. Stick handling is off the chart. They all seem to be, so far from what I've seen, very much in sync with each other, as if they are all on the same wavelength, if you know what I mean. One guy knows what the other guy is going to do, and vice versa. In terms of positions they play, I'm not 100% which one's which, but one thing's for sure, all three of them seem to attack you at pace, and I like it a lot. Whoa, he's slid down, he's went forward and flicked the puck backwards across the goal and into the far left bottom stick. Fantastic skill. Beautiful, beautiful. Easy finish in the end, but beautiful work. Now here we've got all three of them in the picture by the looks of it there. Just toying with the defence. I'll tell you one thing, from what we're seeing in the video so far, and they've said the future is now, you can kind of tell. Somebody told me the green and white strips, the old St. Pat's, is that right? Is that what they were called? Toronto Maple Leafs? Great centre of gravity, he's turned direction very easily. Well, easy to him, not easy to everyone. I love that. Three men around him, they're all struggling to get the puck. Oh, look at that for a pass. Look at that. Just as you thought the attack was dead, boom. He's rifled it in the way of his teammate and smacked. Easy peasy in the end for him. They just swarm you like bees. I couldn't imagine it would be very easy being a defender in the NHL when people are skating at you really, really fast. And they've already got the ability to change direction because they're the ones moving fast, so they can change direction quicker. It must be a very difficult position to play defence when you're coming up against it like this. Just as you think the attack's over, somebody else pops up. Matthews, Nylander, Marner, take your pick. Incredible stuff. Do you know something? I really enjoyed that video. As I said, not too sure which player plays which position, but I think you can take a lot from the video in the sense that you can tell that the three of them together are an absolute nightmare for any defence or goalie because they just attack at such pace. Their stick handling's amazing, their skating ability is amazing, their shooting's incredible, but it's that just... It just seems like when you watch that, and I know it's only highlights and I appreciate it's good clips that people's put together, it's a YouTube video, but I can imagine when you're watching the live games that you can see that they're all in sync with each other. Even in that short video you can see that when one player's going down the right, they just know where each other is. It's like a sixth sense between them, and I suppose the best players in hockey naturally have that anyway, because in your head you know he's that good that he's going to get past his man and he'll be able to get the pass to you, so you get yourself in the position. And likewise, if you're the other player with the puck, you know he's good enough to be able to read what you're going to do and he's going to get himself in position for a pass. And they're just relentless. They just kept coming at you like a swarm of bees. Just as the defence thinks maybe the attack's over, they just go and do something else magical and keep the attack alive and set up a goal. I think somebody had told me Austin Matthews has the record as well for, yes, people's had hat-tricks in their debut, but he's the first player ever, I think in the history of the NHL, correct me if I'm wrong here, to hit 4 goals in his debut, and that was for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So that's just an outstanding stat. What an impressive video that was, to think that these potentially three superstars of now are playing in the same team, and God only knows how long for. So I'm really looking forward to obviously covering the playoffs now, so do stick with me. I really do need your help with how this playoff system works. Once I get the hang of it and come to terms of how it all works, I'll be able to do more podcast type videos and talk you through what I've been watching. I want to watch some live games as well. I think we will be able to get them here in the UK, albeit it'll probably be evening for me, for afternoon for you, and if not, I can always watch the highlights on YouTube anyway of the games and keep you up to date with what's been happening and how the playoffs going to pan out. I did say in a video that I've loaded today about what to expect this week from NHL videos. I'm going to be doing more reactions, but certainly this is the future for NHL type videos, as more podcast stuff and talking about the sport like I do with the AFL already. I really love both sports. I love the competitive nature of the sports, the physicality of the sports, but the unbelievable skill level that they both have too. It's an incredible thing to watch the NHL in full speed. The way they go about doing some of the stuff is just off the chart. Impressive, isn't it? The reactions of these men, the ability that they've got to just move the puck. I mean, like what I said at the start, I would struggle to be able to skate without trying to handle a stick or a puck at the best of times on the ice. I'm quite sure if I put a pair of their blades on, I'd end up on my fucking ass more often than not. The way they change direction under pressure with a 6'5" beast leaning over them, ready to knock them into the glass, or onto their backside, you know what I mean? It's just different levels of skill altogether, really. And you know yourselves, you watch it more than I do, but it's a sport that I've loved. I hope you're enjoying watching my reactions. I want you to know that it's more than just reactions that I'm going to be doing. I want you to know that I'm more serious about the sports that I cover in great detail on my channels. I'm keen to learn a lot more about them, so any help in the comment sections about different positions, for example these guys have played, and the playoffs, would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget guys, the original video, there'll be a link to that in the description section below, as is all of our social media platforms and our Patreon. If you'd like a personalised shout out to a video, and a video of your request, for me to react to, then Patreon's the way to do it. Become a patron and I'll do that as soon as possible for you. And as I said, you do get your name mentioned as well. So if that's something you're interested in, check it out. That would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe, folks, and put the notifications bell on too, so you don't miss any of our uploads that we're going to be doing in the next wee while. And leave a few thumbs up, that's greatly appreciated too. Cheers everyone, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.